Ah, okay. I
And
hardly.
I barely prefer the
Mhm.
sweet ones.
I barely prefer the sweet ones. Barely prefer. That doesn't sound right to barely prefer because barely is similar to almost not.
Oh,
So that's contradictory.
okay. Then I can omit that word.
Uh,
Okay. I prefer the sweet ones.
you prefer the sweet ones. When you said I hardly drink strong tastes, something like that, something about strong tastes.
Yes.
You can substitute hardly for barely.
I
Hardly is like
barely
frequency, and barely is not frequency, like almost. It's
oh,
better.
I barely like a strong coffee
Strong
because I don't
taste.
like the taste.
Exactly. Very
Uh,
good. Very, very good. That sounds much better. Okay, good one. Right? Let's try with Chucho. Do you like strong coffee?
No, 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 definitely no.
Uh-huh.
The more strong coffee is, um, the more uh, um, the more a taste savor is for me.
Savor is a different word.
No, 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 no. The more a taste. What is
It starts with F.
the noun
Flamingo.
to express savor?
Uh-huh.
I said it again yesterday.
That was tricky.
Yeah, I remember.
Okay.
Strong coffee is the more bitter taste for me is. Yes, yes, yes.
Very good. Very, very
Yes.
nice. Okay, let's fix strong. What is the comparative for strong?
Stronger.
The more strong, that's incorrect.
The stronger coffee is, the more, in this case, this is a more. The
Exactly.
more a bitter taste is for me. Yes.
The more, the more bitter, eliminate the more
Uh,
bitter
okay.
taste it is.
More.
Yeah, because taste
The
is uncountable.
more. Yes. Okay. 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 The more. Okay. The stronger coffee is, the more bitter taste is for me.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yes. It is.
Perfect. It's much better. Continue your explanation. Why? Why you
Why?
don't
Because
like bitter tastes?
uh, I don't know. I like candies in general.
Okay.
Yes, the the sugar is my favorite in in any food.
Mm-hmm.
With any food, it's so delicious.
Yeah.
So when a meal or a drink has a lot of, for example, mm, what is bitter in this word? I don't know,
What do you
but
mean? What is bitter?
yes, what the ingredient.
Uh-huh.
So in general, I don't like foods or drinks that has bitter ingredients.
Okay, 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 okay. I understand. Yeah, exactly. You don't like bitter things in general, like not only
Exactly.
coffee.
No, 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 no,
Okay.
no, 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 no.
Compare equalize bitter to something bad.
For me, bitter food is okay. Bitter food. eating bitter food
Mm-hmm.
is as terrible as eating sitting, I don't know, grasshoppers.
Grasshoppers. Ah, okay. Yeah, that's a good like, opinion. Very nice. Yeah, because the taste is very weird.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. They are very nice for protein, but they are just disgusting. The taste is not the best.
But grasshoppers are very delicious.
Oh, then then that's super contradictory. You said as terrible as, so
Yeah,
as terrible as what?
for any person, a grasshopper is a strange
No
food.
problem. Okay, that's it. That's a good comparison. Excellent. What about Fer? What do you think about strong coffee?
Okay, I think I have a good one. I do like strong coffee. And the first cup of coffee that I drink in the morning needs to be as strong, as hot as Superman.
As strong as Superman.
Yes.
Okay. Ask Henry Cavill. I like my coffee like I like the same way I like Henry Cavill.
Yes.
That makes so much sense. Exactly. So the hotter the better?
Yes.
Exactly. That's so funny. Yeah, who doesn't? Who doesn't like Henry Cavill?
Right.
That was a good example. Very nice. Okay, Sophie.
Mm, yeah. Do you like strong coffee? Yeah, I like it as much as the soft ones.
As much as the what?
Soft one. The soft
So,
coffee. I don't
the
know
contrary of strong.
uh-huh.
Soft coffee? Is that a thing?
I don't know if that is that exists.
I need to check it out. Weak? No, because weak is impossible. Soft coffee.
Or maybe light. Light.
No, you know what? Sweet. I think with
Hmm?
strong we're talking about flavor. So
Okay.
the opposite will be sweet because a soft coffee would be considered. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know in what context we can use soft coffee. Let's investigate.
Okay.
Sure. What happens if I go to English and I look for soft coffee?
Every day, as well as water, soft drink, fruit juice, tea, and coffee.
Soft drinks exist. When you're talking about soft drinks, they are like sodas, juice. You know what I mean? So soft, yes, but soft coffee. Look, instant coffee, eggs, soft drinks.
Okay.
See? But that is not the caffeine extracted from decaf coffee is sold to soft drinks manufacturers.
Unlike soft drinks, coffee is actually good for you if you don't drink.
Yeah, no. If you say sweet, sweet is the only opposite.
Sweet coffee.
Sweet coffee. So try to say that again.
Okay. I like it as much as the sweet coffee.
Once, no?
Well, sweet one.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I have a question. I can use same in between us. For example, I like it as same as the sweet one.
As same as the sweet ones?
That is the same, no?
No, because same is not comparing.
Okay.
Well, much is not comparing either. That's not the reason. The reason is that as much as it's contradictory. No, it's not contradictory. It is what's when you repeat the idea. It's
Redundant.
redundant. Excellent. Thank you, Chucho.
Oh,
It's redundant because same is similar to say as.
yeah,
So
you're right. Uh-huh.
that is totally redundant. That's why you don't use it.
Okay. Yeah.
So you like it as much as. Very nice.
Okay.
Very, very nice.
Mhm.
Excellent, guys. Good job, guys. Good job. Now I have a question for Itze. Do you understand what we are doing right now?
I think.
Yes? What do you we are technically trying to use both the and as to express our opinions. Okay? The more complex you make it, the better. Because we are trying to give, for example, negative expressions such as not so as big as the other. Like the more true to your opinion your example is, the better.
Okay.
Okay. So try to build one. What do you think about strong coffee?
Mm, hmm. I am that person that who doesn't like the strong coffee.
Exactly. So you can express an opinion using not quite, not so, not really, hardly, barely. They are negative emphasizers.
I don't know. I don't know.
Express your opinion. Why you don't like strong coffee?
I don't like the strong coffee. Because when I drink it like that, I hardly sleep well. I don't know.
I hardly
I
sleep
don't know.
well. Okay. You hardly sleep well. Very nice. So, okay, now use an as expression, the expression.
That's why I don't know. Okay.
Use it to compare or to equalize one thing to another. Equalize, for example, strong coffee is bad for you. What other things are bad for you in the context of sleeping?
Drinking strong coffee at night.
Yes.
I hardly sleep as no. When I drink strong coffee at night, I hardly sleep. No, I sleep hardly.
No, I hardly
No,
sleep.
I hardly sleep
Mhm.
as, yes,
Uh-huh. Yes, 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 continue.
as, as bad or,
Yes.
yes,
Yes, yes, yes, yes.
as bad as when I eat too much.
Ah, okay. Then I eliminate hardly because
Uh-huh.
hardly is giving the contrary idea.
Okay. When I drink strong coffee, I sleep bad
Mhm.
as when I drink, no, as when I eat too much.
Okay. That was a good application of as. Okay, let's keep it over there. Right? Now,
Yeah.
we need to remember the objective of the lesson. You used to have there a normal as,
Mhm,
but that is not the one that we are using. The one that is using is as description as.
mhm.
You see? So I actually use it as bad as when. As bad as when I eat too much. No, okay, yeah, no, the structure is correct, sorry. As bad as when. No, yes, your sentence is correct. I was tricked by the when. No, yes, very good. Mhm. So what you can mentalize, guys, is that you can use a connector when, which, that, etc. after the second S to expand your opinion. It says idea was very, very interesting. Let's repeat your idea. Go it.
Really?
Yes.
When I drink strong coffee,
Mhm.
I I what?
You sleep.
I sleep as bad as when I eat too much.
Exactly. That's very good. That's very, very good. Yeah, I was very tricked, but that was very nice. Got it. Any question, guys? Super cool. Connie, let's go with number 7. Do you like spicy
Okay.
food?
Yes, I really like spicy food. When I feel super tired, I like to eat spicy food. As many people drink a strong coffee as an awakening technique.
Okay. As an waking technique. Okay, repetition. There were so many asses. Again.
I really like spicy food. When
Uh-huh.
I feel super tired, I like to eat spicy food. As many people drink strong coffee as an awakening technique.
Exactly. Uh-huh. Okay, the first two as correspond to the comparison, and the last one is a like a methodology as a waking technique.
Yes,
Uh-huh. Okay, that was a very interesting example. Is that true? Do you eat spicy food when you're tired?
yes,
Wow. What?
I
What?
prefer to feel the spicy in my food than the bitter sweet of strong coffee.
That is so funny. What a different. Yeah, so you don't depend on caffeine on your blood. You only depend on the urgency of water. No,
Yes,
that's so interesting. Okay, very nice. Chucho, what do you think about spicy food?
Spicy food is the best thing in the world, you
Yes,
know?
of course.
Yes. I really like spicy food.
Uh-huh.
If a food doesn't have chili or something spicy,
Mhm.
that doesn't has have the same taste, you know. It's really strange.
Right.
And yes, as Connie said, it's a very useful way. Eat something very spicy when you are very um, sleepy, you know. It wakes up suddenly. I
It wakes
promise.
who up?
It wakes you up suddenly,
Exactly. Uh-huh.
quickly. Yes.
Uh-huh.
Take a purple chips and put it Black Valentina.
And you wake up.
You wake up.
Okay.
So for me, eating spicy food is as necessary as breathe air.
Okay, watch out. Parallel structure. Eating is ing.
As breathing.
As breathing air. Excellent. Again. Say that again.
Eating spicy food is as necessary as breathing air.
Right.
Or no. Forget it.
Is that it? Okay. It's as necessary as breathing air. That's a good one. That was a good one. Very, yeah, very poetic, but that's right, technically.
Good.
Excellent, man. Very good. Fer, spicy food.
Yes, like Connie and Chucho, I love spicy food.
Okay.
And well, the sentence that I made it. People say that the more spicy food you eat, the more Mexican you are.
Okay.
But I have a question in here. Can I say, people say that the spicier food you eat, the more Mexican you are?
No, because you're using more to describe the food quantity, not how
Okay.
spicy it is.
Okay.
You know? So probably it sounds weird, the more spicy, but that's because we are not considering food. Food is the principal
Yes.
in this case.
Okay, so yes, it has to be the people say that the more spicy food you eat, the more Mexican you are.
Precisely.
Okay.
Exactly. That's a good one. That's a good one. The more spicy food you eat, the more Mexican you are. Great. Let's go with the next one. Sophie.
I love spicy food too. Of course.
Excellent. Very Mexican.
But especially in tacos.
Especially
For
in tacos?
me, yeah, especially the sauce in tacos.
Mm-hmm.
The more spicy is a taco, the more no. I didn't get it anymore. The more I don't know if this word exists like enjoyable or something like that.
Enjoyable exists.
Yeah, right? Okay. So the more spicy is a taco, the more enjoyable it is for me.
It is for you. Everything is perfect except the more spicy part.
Why? The more spicy.
You tell me. Spicy?
Okay. In this case, the spicer is in this case is spicer.
Spicier, exactly.
Okay.
In first example, it was correct because you were talking about quantity, the quantity of food.
Yeah.
But in your example, you are not talking about quantity. You are describing spicy. You're
The spicer.
comparing.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. The spicer a taco is, the more enjoyable it is for me.
Fantastic. That's much better. Very good. Nice. And the last one, it's. You're the queen of spicy food.
I think Mm, I I don't know. Is I don't know, teacher.
What's crisis? Don't enter into a crisis. Give me an example.
I love to know
Uh-huh.
that my partners
Mm-hmm.
no
Yes.
yes
Like spicy food.
like spicy food as much
Uh-huh.
as I do.
Excellent. Very good. The application of I do is a very good strategy to avoid repetition on the verb. You know? Because it's the same to say as much as I like, but yeah, that is repeating the verb.
Yes.
So your sentence was excellent. Mhm. Nice. Very, very nice people. Loud music. What about Connie?
Yes, I like low music as long as the music is to my taste.
Okay.
I don't like.
Okay, can you repeat the first sentence? That was very tricky.
Yes, I like low music as long as the music is to my taste.
As long as the music is to my taste?
Yes, as long as the music is mm, for my favorite ones, something like that. Because I don't like to hear loud the ranchera music.
Ah, okay. So you're exclusively talking about the music you like.
Yes,
Okay, that sentence doesn't connect to what you want to say. As much as loud music is to my taste.
uh,
No.
as long as the music is to my liking,
Huh.
or how can I say that? Uh, Only if the music is uh, from the ones that I like.
Well, let's talk. Oof, that's you would need to reformulate the sentence completely because the word loud has no relation to your taste. And in the example that you're saying, you are giving a relation to the taste and how loud it is.
Okay,
You know, like I don't understand the main point of your idea, which is only the music that I like.
maybe I like low music as long as the music is indie rock.
As loud as the music is indie rock, it's the same problem. We are not. We are. You are comparing how loud indie rock is, but you are not giving me the intention that only indie rock is the music that you like to listen loud.
I don't understand.
Again, your sentence is not telling me
Mhm.
that you only like your type of music loud. Like you are not
Mm,
excluding rancheras in the sentence. You need to reformulate the sentence.
Then can I say I only like the music loud if it is indie rock music.
Exactly. That's your premise,
Yes.
right? And that when you give the premise, when you give the topic sentence, continue explaining your opinion using as and that.
I don't like low ranchera music, as many people don't like to listen low reggaeton music.
Very good, very nice. That makes more sense. Now pronunciation. How do you pronounce this?
Loud?
Kinda. O and U, the phonetic. Because you are pronouncing low, which is the contrary. Low
Yeah.
and loud.
Loud. Okay. I like loud music only if it is indie rock music.
Right.
I don't like low ranchera music, as many
Loud.
people loud. I don't like loud ranchera music, as many people don't like to listen loud reggaeton music.
Okay, that one is good, but now you're using only one S.
Yes, as many people don't like
Why don't you
to
use
hear.
much?
Sorry?
Why don't you use much?
But where?
You are comparing the way you like ranchera music and the way other people like ranchera
as
music.
much
As much.
as much as many people.
Aha, that's correct.
Okay, then I like low music only if
Loud precision.
loud. I like loud music only if it is indie rock music. I don't like loud ranchera music as much as many people don't like to listen loud reggaeton music.
Exactly. That was complicated. Yeah, that was very difficult, but it was a very nice example. I don't like loud ranchera music as much as many people don't like loud reggaeton. You are saying, okay, people don't like to hear loud reggaeton, and me too with rancheras. I have the same reaction with rancheras. That's your point, no?
Yes, exactly.
That was very good. As much as take it as a chunk. That's a good idea. Very good. Chucho. Loud music.
Yes, loud music is yes also magic,
Yeah.
for me. I will be deaf in 5 years, I'm sure. Because when I'm walking in the street and I'm hearing or listening to music with my headphones, I always put it with maximum volume. By the way, I just died several, times. Exactly. So
You're so poetic, Chucho.
my ears will pay my axe as
Your ears will what again?
my ears will pay my axe as quickly as cheetah runs in the desert.
Wow, that's very fast.
Poetic phrase.
Yes. That's very fast. Okay. Um. Let me think. What is axe?
Axe?
Your
yes.
ex-girlfriend.
No. No.
So what X or axe? I don't understand that part.
You are, for example, the verb act can be a noun.
The verb act?
Yes, you act like I don't know.
Ah,
Yes,
you want to say your actions.
actions. Yeah, actuar.
No, actions. Because acts sounds like. Sounds weird. I don't know why. I was. Do you know what is the name of this subject? This.
Yes,
In
achar.
English, it's called acts.
Ah, oh no. Yes.
So I was super imagining an axe.
I don't want an axe.
Exactly. That's why I was like, and you are giving like a very poetic tone, so I was imagining an axe, because you
No,
were
an
talking
action.
actions. Okay, repeat your sentence then, because I didn't understand.
Unless my ex-girlfriend. Okay. This was very weird.
Very vivid.
I will pay my ears will pay my actions as quickly as a cheetah runs in the desert.
My ears will pay money? My actions?
Oh, it's a metaphor.
It's a metaphor, right? Yeah, of course. My ears will pay my actions as fast as a cheetah runs in the desert. Very good.
That's my imagination.
No, that's fantastic. You have a wonderful imagination. And structurally, the sentence is right. So I would need a little bit more of elaboration, of course. If you say that, and this is your premise, you would need to explain more.
Yes.
Yes, definitely. I mean, yes, it's perfect. It's perfect. Now, the next time, if your premise is so poetic, give me more context. Like explain a little bit more. Why your ears pay your actions?
I told you all the time I'm listening to loud music. That reason.
So every action is followed by music.
Not always, but many times.
Exactly. That may probably make sense. Wow. Okay. Yeah, you made me process stuff. Very
Okay.
good. Very nice. Fair. What do you think about loud music?
I like louder music only in parties.
Only in parties?
Yes, so because I think that when you're in a party, you need to be able to feel the music. So the louder the music is, the better the party becomes.
Great. Exactly.
Yes.
Give me something additional. Why don't you like loud music at home on your everyday?
Also using comparatives?
Yes, of course.
Okay. So I don't like loud music at home because I usually work at home. So the louder the music is, the less concentrate the louder the music is, the less I can concentrate.
The less I can concentrate, okay. Why don't you use the word focus? Because concentrate and concentrated is to talk about, for example, a pulp of fruit.
Okay. So the louder, when I'm home, the louder the music is, the less focus I can be.
Exactly. Good. Watch out, eh? We are talking about focus, which is the verb. Focused, which is a description. Right? They sound very similar. The only thing is that here you need a T. Focus. The less focused I can be. is the second.
Okay.
Very nice. Sophie, what do you think about loud music?
I like loud music, but I think that it depends on what type of music you like. For example, if I don't like a specific type of music, I don't like that it is loud.
Sure.
So the less the music you like is, no, yeah, the less the music you like is, the more the more sickening loud music that like loud music is for you.
I'm so confused. One more time.
Okay, the less at the specific type of music that you don't like is.
That was that's the part that is confusing. The
Okay,
less
the
the
less
music,
the less the music you don't like is,
but the less
I mean,
what?
the less loud. Sorry, the less loud.
The less loud, no?
No, the less. No. The less.
Or are you
Maybe.
talking about quantities?
No. I'm talking about the how much you like a type of music.
Okay.
You,
So the less you like,
the less you like. The less it. Uh, the less you like. No, the less you like the music. Yeah, the less you like the music,
okay.
the more sickening that loud music is for
Oh,
you.
much better. Okay.
Yeah,
Yes, if you don't like music, you will hate
exactly.
loud music.
Exactly. Yeah.
Aha.
For example, I hate. Well, I don't like banda at
Uh-huh.
all. I don't like it.
Of course.
So for me, it's sick to hear it in a
It's
loud.
sickening. Use your
Sickening.
vocabulary.
Yeah, it's sickening. Hear it. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Well, that was a very good example, eh? Well. Okay, let's see what happened in the first part because the first time you said it, the structure was confusing everything. You know?
Yeah.
You said the less the music. In that case, I am understanding the quantity of music.
Okay.
No?
Mm-hmm.
So you needed to move the music at the end. I think you were thinking in Spanish. Entre menos la música te guste, probably in Spanish makes sense. You see?
Okay.
But
So
in English,
speak
no.
the sentences. So first,
Uh-huh.
the less you like the music. Yeah.
Person verb complement, you see?
Mm-hmm.
The music is the complement, the person is you.
Okay. Yep.
I really like that example. The less you like the music, the more sickening it will be. Loud music will be. That is so true. Very nice. It's. What do you think about loud music?
I think the same as Sophie, so I have to do another example.
Nice.
When I am driving, and I listen Michael Jackson.
Okay, I am
Then
listen. Structure.
I am listening Michael Jackson. I need my song. I don't know. No. Well, I have it.
Yes, try.
When I am driving
Mm-hmm.
the Michael Jackson songs. No. Yes. Has to be as loud as if I were if I were in the concert.
Okay, good. If I were in a concert, that's an imaginary situation
Yes.
structure. That's why you use where. Perfect. Now let's check your structure a final time again.
Yes. When I am driving the Michael Jackson songs.
Uh-huh. When you are driving the Michael Jackson's okay. So when I am driving, comma.
Uh-huh.
No? The Michael
Yeah.
Jackson songs? Uh-huh.
Has to be.
Has to. That's the one that I wanted to check. I have to, you have to. The songs?
Has to? Yes.
Wrong. One song has. But plural songs? Have to.
Have to? Okay. When I am driving the Michael Jackson's songs have to be as loud as if I were in the concert.
Wow, what a fantastic example. Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
Very good. Excellent. Two more guys. Impress me. Connie, do you like to do exercise?
Yes, I really like to exercise, but only it is not in the gym.
Oh, wow.
I think I don't like going to the gym as much people don't like to ride a stationary bike, the ones that don't move.
Okay. Again, as you are speaking about people, you would need as much as one more time.
Okay.
Because it's the way and how much you like. You know what I mean?
Yes. I really like doing exercise only if it's not in the gym. I think I don't like going to the gym as much people.
Or many or much. If you're talking about people.
Many.
Because they are countable.
Okay, I don't like going to the gym as many people, as much as many people.
Exactly.
Don't like to ride a stationary bike.
Very good. That's right. So let's analyze this one. When you say as much as, the much corresponds to the how you like.
Okay.
How much you like. And the many corresponds to the quantity of people.
Yes.
That's why you need both.
Okay. Yes,
Right?
thank you.
But your sentence is very nice. It's very interesting how you compare it with other people. Like, many people don't like this, I don't like this. Many people don't like this, I like this. That's very interesting. Very nice. Chucho, do you like to do exercise? Yes, come on.
Yes, you know my answer immediately.
Exactly. You love it.
Swimming has been part of my life since I was 13 years. So
Since I was how old?
Has been part of my life since I was 13 years.
13.
13, yes. Oh no. So it's difficult and it's strange for me on doing exercise.
How difficult is it? How strange is it?
Yes, it's especially because I'm a very um, hyperactive person, you know. So for me, it has that cause that in the night time I have very energy, you know.
Again. For me, what?
For me, the cause is that I will have too much energy in the nights, you know.
Yes.
I'm not tired. And that's the funny part of my life.
Yes, I agree.
So if I don't do exercise, I will be uh I will no, I will let me think. Sorry. What is the adjective to be anxious? Anxious?
Anxious, because
Okay.
the concept is anxiety.
Okay. So if I don't do exercise, I will be as anxious as as a as an animal anxious. I don't know an animal anxious.
An anxious animal, switch. As a goat.
Ah, yes, you know,
As a
as a goat,
goat in a crystal store.
a crystal store. Yes, exactly. Yes.
As a chihuahua.
As
As
a
a chihuahua,
chihuahua.
yes,
Yes, as a
exactly.
chihuahua in Alaska.
Yes.
We are very poetic, Chicho. Very good. Very nice.
Okay.
Excellent. Okay, let's have Jessie for a moment because she's gonna take attendance. Hello, Jessie. Good morning.
Hi, thank you. Good morning. Where are
Hello.
you?
Good.
So I will take attendance.
Yes.
Connie?
Here, good morning.
Good morning, Connie. Thank you. Itze?
Hi, Jess. Good morning.
Hi, it's thank you. Good morning. Jesus?
Hi, yes. Good morning.
Hi, Jesus. Good morning. Alex?
Who? Alex? Absent.
All right. Fer?
Hi, Jessie. Good morning.
Hi, Fer. Thank you. Sophie?
Morning, Jessie.
Morning, Sophie. Thank you. And Isra?
Absent too.
All right. Thank you, everyone. Have a good day.
You too,
Bye.
girl. Thank you.
See you.
Very nice. Okay. So you would be as anxious as a goat in a crystal store, as anxious as a
Chihuahua.
as a chihuahua.
Yes, it's a better expression, you know. The Chihuahua always are, you know, temblorous.
That's shaky, like Daddy Yankee, shaky. Uh-huh. Yes. Reference for the memory.
Vocabulary.
Vocabulary, yes, sir. That's right. Vocabulary is everywhere. English is everywhere, you see? Uh-huh. That's right. Very good. The next one. What about fair?
Yes, I do like doing exercise.
Cool.
So I'm trying to lose weight. That's why I need to do, I don't know if this is correct, as very much exercise as I can.
As very much exercise as I can? Yes, because
Okay.
you're emphasizing.
So the emphasize is word. Okay. Yes, I understood.
Right? Yes. The word very is emphasizing much. So as very much as I can. As
So
very
it's
much exercise, no?
after the as.
The first. Uh-huh.
Okay.
That's right. Some of them, that's very. I cannot give you a rule of the position, because some of them can go before us,
Before.
the other can be later. Actually, on Friday, for example, I think you made an example, right? And it was before.
And it was before.
Mm-hmm. So it is about which position sounds better.
Okay.
And the more you hear adverbs of emphasis in movies, the better.
Okay.
Okay. So that's a good one.
Okay.
Perfect. Sophie.
Yeah, I like to do exercise, but I don't know if it is correct. Barely as much as I like to eat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That's my same issue with with life in general.
Yeah.
Nice. As much as I like to eat. Okay, elaborate your answer. Give me something additional.
Okay. I like to do exercise, but definitely I enjoy pretty much to eat many things. So probably that's the reason that I like to do exercise, because if I don't do exercise and I eat too much,
Mm-hmm.
I'll get fat, and I don't like to be fat. So
Exactly. If you eat too much and you don't do exercise, you feel lame,
mhm.
right? Makes sense. That's so me. Mhm. Very good. Eats. Do you like to do exercise?
Sorry?
Do you like to do exercise?
No.
No. Excellent. What do you think about exercise?
I think it's necessary, but I don't like that my muscles, when my muscles hurt and the tiredness. So
That sensation is not
it
enjoyable for you.
wasn't pleasant. I don't know. It wasn't good, or
Let me give you the word that you need.
yeah.
The word that you need is first you need the verb please, which is to satisfy.
Huh?
And if you produce please or you produce satisfaction, what termination do you need?
Jerry?
Termination.
I don't know. E plus no.
You know, if a movie produces interest, the movie is
interesting.
Exactly. So if something produces pleasure or satisfaction, the thing is
Pleasing.
exactly similar to interesting.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh-huh. Pleasing. Please. That gives you pleasure or makes you feel satisfied.
Oh. Okay. So it wasn't pleasing a few months ago, and now I am trying to get it.
Excellent. You can.
So so for me, to exercise is
because it's
doing
a subject.
Yes. For me, doing exercise will be as pleasing as when I eat spicy food.
Oh, really hope so. I really, really hope so. Yeah, when it's as pleasing as when you eat, everything makes sense. Life is wonderful. Very nice. Very, very good. To finish, guys, what do you buy when you go to the movies? Do you like to do it? You don't like to do it? Do you enter the movies with a pizza underneath the jacket? Tell me, Connie.
I always buy a lot of candies as I need to be entertained with more than just seeing and reading the subtitles. As many parents buy candies to the children to watch movies.
Okay, that was a very long parenthesis. Can you repeat the idea?
Yes, it was because I forgot one as then I need to introduce it. I always buy, sorry. I always buy a lot of candies because I need to be entertained as children's as children when they go to see a movie. But I forgot an as.
I am lost. I don't know where is the first as. I need to be entertained as children.
As children. No, I need to be as
entertained?
no, I need to be as good entertained as children.
Very good. Okay, as good as doing. Good is not the word you need because good or the word is describing entertainment.
Oh, I need to be entertained as.
What is the adverb or equivalent to good?
Well.
Exactly. So well entertained is correct.
I need to be as well entertained as children.
Exactly. As children, and then you're missing a verb.
As a small children.
No, a verb.
As
children, verb.
As the children need to be.
Almost. You are what every time you need a verb, especially in these structures, the idea is to avoid repetition. To avoid repetition, you need the auxiliary of the original idea. What is your auxiliary of the original idea? I need to be.
Oh, do.
Wrong. Need to be, the auxiliary is be.
Oh, as children be.
The conjugation.
As children are.
Excellent. Complete.
I buy a lot of candies because I need to be as well entertained as children are.
Exactly. Wow, that's why children don't enter to the cinema with popcorn.
Just because I get bored if I only sing and listening.
Wow.
I need to do something else always. When I am in a meeting, I am doing other things. Like
or
writing. Yes.
Wow, that's very impressive because now, like, as an adult, you need more stimulants, no? Than when you were a kid. Wow. Wow, that actually that was very, very deep. Connie. You are making me rethink my free time. What's going on here? That's crazy. Okay, very good, Connie. Excellent example. Okay, very, very good. Chucho.
Yes, obviously, I'm a person that eating a lot. That's a
I'm a person
consequence
that
to like
conjugation.
eat a lot.
Eats exactly. I'm a person that eats a lot.
Ah, yes. Sorry. Yes. Every time that I go to the cinema, especially in Cinepolis, in Mexico,
Okay.
it's Cinepolis. I, I'm a really fan of its nachos
Of really
with a
fan
lot.
of.
What?
Conjugation. Your conjugation is wrong. I'm a really fan of.
Of nachos?
Of nachos. Okay. Yes, continue.
I'm really a fan of nachos. I always post it on my Instagram in every movie.
Very nice.
But by the way, you don't follow me,
I don't follow you.
No.
This is personal, eh?
That's real friend. That's an unreal friend. I follow
That's
you.
a very bad friend, man.
I'll always answer your histories. No.
Yes, bro. Yes, you are always there. Okay. Instantly, I'm coming and checking it out. And then, thank you for, by the way, continue.
Okay. So finally, si me da pena decir esto. Always that I can, for me, it's the funniest part because smuggling food in a movie.
Smuggling, that's a verb. Smuggling food.
Is as funny as seeing a person fall.
Yeah, because it's technically bad, like you feel like a criminal, no?
Yes, but it's a funny crime.
But it's a funny crime, exactly. Yes, super funny. I understand.
For
Watch
a
out!
good reason.
Watch out! When you are talking about the facilities of a cinema, you don't say cinema. Cinema is a whole concept. Cinema is like referring to the experience. When you start talking about smuggling, now you're talking about the facilities, the building. Then you need to refer it as the theater.
Okay.
Because the theater is a physical building and the cinema is experience.
Okay. Yes.
What preposition do you use when you talk about smuggling?
Smuggle into?
Into. Very good, Chucho. Complete idea.
Smuggling food into the theater is as funny as seeing a person fall.
Exactly. That's a great example, eh? Smuggling food into a theater is as funny as watching, not seeing.
Watching.
As watching a person fall.
Yes. It's funny.
Nice example, right? That was super, super nice. And then it has a sensation of like
you don't go to jail.
Exactly, you don't go to jail, but it's a I don't know how to say this in English. It's mischief, I think. Travesura in English.
Well, for example,
I am a chili. Yes.
I just do this when I'm with my family or my brothers, no? Because if you are, well, it depends.
It depends. With your friends, it's also very common.
No, with your friends, yes, but if you are with your girl, It would be strange,
Who
know?
knows? Maybe if your girl likes to do mischiefs too, that will be a very, very funny adventure.
Yes, that will be my dream.
That will be your dream, exactly. They exist. They exist. One day you will know the right person, bro. You know? But that's the thing. I wish. So mischief is exactly this bad behavior. When this word usually happens when you are talking about Halloween, these entities like phantoms and ghosts that you cannot see, but they do mischiefs around your house. You
Okay,
know?
okay.
And they usually use it for cats too. You know that cats have a natural reason to drop things to the floor for some reason. So they do mischiefs.
Okay, I like it.
Take it as a note.
Thanks, mischief.
Fair. What do you have?
I like buying candies when I'm going to the cinema.
Sure.
Also, when you're going to see like a movie or to watch a movie, like a mysterious movie, and you get anxious, you need to eat.
Oh yeah.
That happens to me. So I think buy popcorns at the cinema is as really important as choosing the movie.
Sure. Yes, of course. So you're like, if I'm going to watch a romantic movie, I'm not going to eat a lot.
Exactly.
No.
But if you're going to see like a mysterious movie or a horror movie,
You need
probably
to.
I'm gonna eat more popcorns than I should.
Totally, totally true. Yeah. Very nice. That is so true. If I feel guilty when I eat too much when I watch a romantic movie in the cinema.
It happens, but you need it at the time, so.
Exactly. Precisely. Good example. Very, very nice. And Sophie?
I have a question before. When you say candies in cinema, you're including popcorn?
Yes, of course.
Okay. Because I didn't understand that, so I don't like candies.
Oh, but you like popcorn.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So my example it was I don't like candies as quite much as popcorn does. So I buy popcorn.
No, that's perfect because you are separating candies in that case. That's correct.
Yeah.
That's correct. Now, grammatically, don't use does.
So it also have it is a question too because I don't want to repeat like I don't like candies. I like popcorn. You know. So I don't know how to, but I cannot say I do popcorn.
First, question yourself: is the popcorn doing an action?
No.
The person that is doing the action is you.
Yeah.
Then you can omit that second verb.
Okay. So it will be I don't like candies as quite much as I like popcorn.
Or omit I like as quite as much as popcorn.
Okay.
That's it.
It sounds better. Okay.
Much more. So you don't repeat everything. Fantastic, guys. Very good. So this topic is very amazing because it looks easy. Then you start to produce it and you're like, many questions start emerging. Right? That particular topic is super, super important to dominate. And as you can see, you are giving opinions in a more clear way. You are giving more intention to your sentences. That's very useful stuff. Use it, right? Especially in your writing, in your speaking, and good luck. Okay. Tomorrow we're gonna do the listening exercise. I will try to give you your vocabulary as soon as I can, and we're gonna meet tomorrow for the listening. Okay, do you have the link to the video?
No.
Perfect.
The Mona Lisa video?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Yes, we do.
All right. Let me resend it to you because Chucho said no. So I will resend
sorry.
it. No, no problem, no problem. So you can watch it for tomorrow. Right? Good job, guys. Excellent job. I'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank
Have
you.
a good
See
day.
you. Bye.
Have a
You
good
have
day,
a
guys.
nice day.
You too.
Bye-bye.
See you later.
See you.
Bye, bro.
Give me 1 second.
Yes.
Mañana. Hasta mañana.
Bye, bro. I follow you on Instagram. Okay.
Yes. That
See
was
you, bro.
just a far.
No, it's important. It's what happened. No? What happened?
By the way, you're my follower for 470.
Okay, that's a nice number.
I want to have 1,000, but
Soon.
it's a little bit complicated.
It is. But you need to keep making content, and if you have a private Instagram, that's gonna be impossible, bro.
To be, well, yes. I will be public.
Exactly. Influencer. That's right.
Okay, see you tomorrow.
Have a good day, bro. See you tomorrow.